Good evening. Today I am reviewing the Honeywell Ademco L5000PK wireless home security system. I saw a lack of videos and reviews of this system before I purchased it, but it seemed to be a pretty good deal, so I decided to go with it. I want to make this video to give a rundown of how the system performs and how well I liked it. Bought the system from a reputable online home security retailer. The system came as a kit. It included the Lynx home security console with a 4.7-inch LCD monitor. It also came with 4 Honeywell Ademco 5800 series transmitters for doors and windows. Came with the 5800 PIR-RES wireless motion sensor, a 5834 4-button key transmitter. Also came with a 9-volt hardwire power converter. Essentially, this is a entry-level system, but seems to work very well. Give you a little rundown of some of the features of the system. As I stated before, it is touchscreen and includes 4 quick link keys: a panic, an away, arm, an off mode, and of course your home mode hotkeys. Here we have the home interface for the end user. You can access your settings, your brightness, contrast, volume. You can also turn off your voice and chime through this setting. Here you can access your zones. Here you can see the zones that I have programmed: front door, back door, garage motion sensor, and wireless remote. Here's a message center. You can leave short voice messages up to 184 seconds. I'm sure that's based on the number of messages you have stored in the system. Thought that was a pretty neat feature. Here, this will give you your system alarms. If you have a fault, it'll log it. This is the menu that you would come to see what the fault is. When you initially get the system, it comes with a backup battery as well, which is installed in this unit. Battery comes uncharged, so it'll give you a warning for low battery. Now the programming mode, if you're buying this through a home security contractor such as Lynx such as Brinks or ADT, the programming mode will not be accessible. This mode is used to configure your communication modules and your sensors and remotes. They will hold this code proprietary for adding additional sensors and remotes, so forth. If you buy this outright, like I did, you will have a user security code to access programming. By doing so, you'll be able to program in your new sensors and remotes. This code is included in your literature that comes with the device. Here, obviously, it's your program mode. You can select the devices such as smoke detectors and carbon monoxide sensors. You can download information from the unit to your call site. You can have certain schedules and events logged. Here in the event log, it'll show you all the times that I've entered my program modes. If I scroll down here, you can see the system low battery warning that it left. As I mentioned, that was due to the battery being discharged during shipping. To program in a new sensor, very simple. You'll come into your programmer area. While you're in this programming, you'll get your armed and ready buttons flashing. That'll indicate that you are in programming mode. You can change your installer code, which is the code that I had mentioned before to access this. Set your date and time, set your zones, the keys that you're using in the system type, the communicator. This is your comm diagnostics, your reporter, which would be the system with the system contacts in the event of a sensor being activated. Of course, you can do your sounder, your system settings, and of course, you can go back to your factory defaults. Of course, if you ever come into this, if you hit no, you will not be able to re-enter programming. You can cycle the power to the unit through the hardwire 9-volt adapter, just to unplug it, and it'll let you back in. Always hit yes if you want to be able to re-enter. To program your new sensors, as I mentioned, it only comes with 3. So these sensors can be purchased through your online security retailer or a certain auction website. They go for roughly $15 a piece. Program these zones. You'll come in. When this is in default, all these will be new. You select what zone you want to program. You can either add new or edit it. Here you will enter the serial number, which is each transmitter will have its own serial number. The 5816 series have 2 loop numbers. Depending on where you locate your magnet, this can be adjusted here. You can designate the name of the zone, whether it's a door or window, what type of response it has. For example, your residential monitor, general monitor. This is for reporting purposes, and how it responds when it's activated. Of course, you've got your alarm report, your chime, and whether it's supervised or unsupervised, based on how you want to configure it through your call center. Very simple to set up new sensors, and of course, you can name them. You come in and you want to edit the type of sensor that you have, and you come into the type of sensor. It does predict what you want, and you can select, and it'll, if you have it in chime mode, it will verbalize what sensor.
Baby.
Like a baby room or
Baby.
back door, for example. That's just kind of an example of how it responds. And of course, if you have that in chime mode, it will say that out loud, so you know without being near this unit what sensor is being activated. Again, you can program your keys. There's my key and what zone it's in. Of course, you can set up your reporter. Currently, I do not have it set through a phone line. And at this time, due to software, there is not a internet capable feature on this, but it eventually will, I would imagine. Anyway, it kind of gives you a short rundown of what the system is like. It's very easy to arm and disarm. Of course, you've got your quick links down below, or you can use the touch screen. It's as easy as hitting your alarm away or stay and entering
Armed stay. Instant. Exit now.
This is set up in instant, so of course that can be changed. And of course you can program in your own user code. That's as easy as typing in your code
Disarmed.
to disarm.
Ready to arm.
And of course, with this system, you get your wireless key fob. Excuse me while I get it together here. Of course, you have your simple keys. Of course, you got a panic. Your arm stay, your arm away. Excuse me, arm away, and this is your disarm. They're as easy as pressing and holding the button.
Armed stay. Exit now.
And of course, it has a momentary push feature, what requires you to hold the button down for over half a second to prevent you from accidentally setting the system when you don't intend to. And the same can be said for disarming it. Just hold it.
Disarmed. Ready to arm.
As you see, you get your LED flash on your remote, and obviously the system's ready to go. As I mentioned before, in your programming mode, when you enroll your sensors, it's very easy. Just put in your serial number and designate what sensor you want. And as I can demonstrate here, what the system does whenever the sensor is opened, above you'll get a message that says ready to arm, not ready to arm, fault. And as you can see there, it states front door. When I close the front door, it's ready to arm, and simple as that. And you place the sensors where you want, program them in, put your serial numbers in. Easy to buy. This is a really easy system to configure and program. As I mentioned, it does come with a backup battery, but it will have to be hardwired. The 9-volt adapter plugs into 120 volt. And of course, the one thing the system does not come with is hardwiring conductors. Essentially, you'll have to get your own wiring. It's easy enough to install, but you will have to run your own wiring, which I assume was not included because different applications require different amounts of wire. So I chose to go ahead and drill a couple holes and mount it on the back side of this wall. And very good system. Just wanted to leave a simple review of it and give a quick tutorial. Let you know that I really do like it, and it's been great so far, and highly recommend it. Thank you for watching.